Margaret VanLaanMartin. I'm with ageofaquariuschico.com, and in this tutorial I will demonstrate how to dowse your yeses and your nos with a dowsing pendulum. And when I mention the word dowsing, many people will ask me, hey, what's dowsing? The American Society of Dowsing, they say dowsing is a name given to a method of questioning. It's questioning information with or without the assistance of a device. A device meaning a pendulum. Such information can be for personal benefit or on behalf of others and appears to come from our subconscious through the means of one of our five senses or all five senses. Dowsing gives us access to deeper modes of knowing or higher intelligence and our innate ability that we have because of who we are as divine beings. I like to use dowsing with my clients for bad habit removal, including removing ice cream from myself and procrastination. And of course, I've witnessed success stories by using this technique with my clients. So I find this to be a very useful tool, and I think you will too. Now, some people might think you have to be psychic to dowse. Guess what? At Age of Aquarius, we teach that anyone can develop their dowsing and psychic abilities. It just means be curious and be willing to put in the time and effort. Dowsing can bring magical results, and that's true even if you're a beginner. It might take a little bit of time and maybe a little bit of patience. So how does dowsing work? Dowsing works with your own subconscious mind, which picks up answers like a radio receiver. This signal goes from our subconscious mind to our nervous system. And then that causes certain movements. After all, dowsing is your own ability, and it doesn't have anything to do with the dowsing tool. Every dowsing tool works. It's your ability. So let's tap into our higher intelligence and practice dowsing for our yeses and our nos. First, you'll need to choose one of those pendulums. You want to decide on a dowsing pendulum. It's totally an individual decision to find the pendulum that works best for you. I find just about any pendulum will work for me, but then I also have my favorites, and so I tend to use them more. Pendulums can be crystal, they can be metal, they can be wooden, they can be weighted. If you're wearing a necklace, they can be a necklace. If you're wearing earrings, they could be earrings. They can be the keys on your key ring. So go grab your dowsing pendulum and let's get started. And now that you have your dowsing pendulum in your hot little hands, take a deep breath. Ground yourself in the way that you know how to, and tell yourself you want to connect to your higher source and your spirit. Then when you're relaxed, ask your pendulum to show you a yes. So you're just going to say, what is my yes? So you want to have your fingers down, and it can either go forwards and backwards, or it can go clockwise. Now we're going to do it for no. Stop your pendulum. It can either go side to side, or it can go counterclockwise. So your job now is to try this. You're sitting with your feet flat on the floor. You're holding your pendulum in front of you Remember, with your fingers pointed down and the chain a couple inches. And again, you say, show me a yes. And this is a good time. You could take a note. You know, is your pendulum really active? What's its response? And then, of course, stop it and say, please show me a no. Again, write it down. Is it really even this way? You know, or does it like to circle more? And ask, so what we're asking for is, what is our most typical way? I want you to be encouraged. It is possible to find your yeses and nos, and it's going to feel magical, because it is. It sometimes takes a little more time and practice, so re-watch this video as often as you want to, and then you'll feel more and more comfortable with your dowsing and your yeses and your nos. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial, and until next time, bye for now.